Alright everyone, and welcome to Insaniquarium Deluxe, or Insaniquarium, or whatever you want to call it. It's not my thing to say. But, here is Insaniquarium Deluxe. Pretty much you feed the fish by clicking, you kill the aliens by zapping on them, and you collect 3 egg pieces. I have beaten this game once, and it was fun. It's a fun game. But the reason I wanted to play it is because it's a really chill, fun game that you can just sort of play and talk with. So I checked my channel and it said I was away for 5 months. Obviously I did not intend for that. I'm sure that the Simulacra 2 video and the Hunger Games before that, did not really read to everyone as, 5-month hiatus. But that's just sort of how it worked out, unfortunately. I was playing a lot of video games. So for Smash Melee, this is pretty much going to be just a update video. I'm probably never going to come back to this game unless I gotta update you guys again. But, so I was playing Smash Melee, and I was going for all 290 trophies. Obviously that's not what I was doing the whole time, right? That would be obscene, but, I was going for all 290 trophies, and I was doing pretty alright. As a kid, I never really cared much for classic or adventure or all-star mode. It was such a bore. And I mean, it kind of still is. Not that I played Melee as a kid, so I guess adventure mode doesn't really classify. But no, it was so much. It was such a time sink, and I had fun with it to some extent. I mean, I learned the characters. It was fun, but going for all 249 bonuses, it sucks, and I'm still not even at 290. I was doing a lot of other things. It's no excuse, of course. I absolutely missed doing this. Just hopping in front. Now, technically, my camera's not on, but hopping in front of the camera and just sort of, having fun. I recorded a couple of things that I don't think will ever see the light of day. It was Clash of Clans, it was Wii Sports, it was I can't recall, but it was a lot. I really did do a lot of things. So I found Stinky the Snail. So this is just like a little pet that sort of roams around the bottom. Yeah, collecting coins. So I did a lot. Oh, I'm gonna meet my first alien. But so I did a lot, but none of it felt like it would warrant the 5 months. Which just, and that was the thing. I felt so bad about ditching you guys for 5 months. And the thing is, I only have like 20 subs. I have like 20 subs, so it really shouldn't matter. But it is it's a thing where it's like, even though only like 5 people will kill, I care about those 5 people, and a vicious alien is about to jump, and I care about those 5 people, and I don't want them to, come back and go like, oh my god, this new video sucks, it's so bad, it's trash, and I'm never watching him again. But that's why most of the content just didn't really feel right to upload. Especially with that Wii Sports thing. It was intended to be a part of a larger video where I play through all of the Wii launch games. Yes. The thing is, I actually ordered a lot of them, and it was I don't know if it's whichever launch game allows you to like plug in a SD card and play your music or whatever doing it. I had done it, or I hadn't done it, I hadn't got to the SD card, but I got to the game and it was a racing game. and I played it for like a good 15 minutes, and I realized I really couldn't do that many racing games. Because my intention was to, you know, at least somewhat beat them all, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself. I'm not that big of a fan of racing games. I'm not really a big fan of first-person shooters or anything like that. I like to have fun with my games. And first-person shooters are always so competitive, and racing games are just not really it. Smash Melee, of course, while being known as the most competitive Smash game, it has a lot of good single-player content to, like, really keep you invested. So, you know, it wasn't really like a train to get better kind of game. It was a let's have fun playing Smash Bros. Kind of game. But other than Smash Bros, yeah, the recording videos, I don't think there's any scrapped videos that have been good. I mean, I'm sure some people would like to see it, but as for all of that Wii Sports gameplay, I don't know. Maybe it'll get used one day, probably not. Most of it's incredibly unusable. So Wii Sports has two separate versions of it in the US. The 2006 version and then the 2006 to 2007 version. And one of the biggest differences is that baseball doesn't have an intro. And due to Wii Sports originally being part of this bigger video, I was gonna have a musical moment. I'm a musical content creator. In case you guys didn't know, check out the Halloween video or the Whack Your Neighbor video and one other video. Oh, it was like Duck Life 102 had a. So it was intended to do that, but I couldn't figure out how to do it without it just being a repeat of what Duck Life was, because that's what it was. Wii Sports, it was all just like a training thing to me. Not that I only played the training mini games, but that's really all I could think about, like getting better at tennis, whack the ball, hit the serve, you know, 15 love, strikes and turkeys, don't be a jerky, like, you know, I couldn't make it work. I could have with enough effort. I didn't kill enough. I didn't think yeah. But I guess, yeah. Other than the stuff I've already said, you know, general life, but also this is the big one. There's this YouTube channel called Harmony Alliance. I'll link them down below. They have an object show in the works. Actually, not even technically in the works. They have an object show that's been out for a while now. And it's actually pretty entertaining. I've actually not seen much of it, unfortunately. I've mainly stuck to watching the first. I don't even know what it's classified as. I should probably ask. But I guess it's like a prequel show in a way. It's called Battle for Nothing. So pretty much, what the project is it was a show that was text-based for Battle for Nothing and Fate, but for Clash for Harmony, starting was, I guess, episode 1 of that is out. It's voiced now, and there's some really good actors in that one. I'm sure there's some good actors in Fate, which is the main series that I'm a part of. I feel like I have to be so PR for it, but I hardly know anything. You know, I'm like, I don't want to say anything. I don't know what you guys know. You guys probably don't know much. The overlap of my viewership and hers probably isn't very much. But if you guys like, you know, II or BFDI, you know, the object shows, I think you would give it a whirl. it has a lot of twists and turns in it that really, to me, make it quite entertaining. Um, I don't think it has any fun musical numbers like II Season 2 did. I didn't watch all of II Season 2. You know, because of the stupid 14 episode switch over to Season 3. But, you know, meh. I'm getting sidetracked. So I play the Pentagon in that show, Fate. I probably would play it in Battle for Nothing, but that's not getting voiced, at least to my knowledge. It's Fate and Clash for Harmony. Fate is already completely out in text form. So if you don't want to wait to hear my lovely voice as the Pentagon, or however I do his voice, you could watch it all text-based. However, eventually, to my knowledge, Clash for Harmony would eventually be voice only. So eventually, you'll be stuck hearing some lovely voice actors pour their heart into a performance. I guess I could know the Pentagon's placement for Fate. I have no clue. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't give you any hints. You're just gonna have to watch the show. Oh wow, this is a guy. Holy alien. So that was a small part of it. I was, you know, doing that for the Harmony Alliance. What else was I up to? I don't know, I was just, in general, enjoying my summer. I feel bad for not documenting it more. Actually, if you guys were to hop onto my Instagram, I did technically document it a little bit. I went to the shop, and they had Peppa Pig Pez dispensers. And, they had Peppa, Georgie, Mommy, and I think, like, Susie Sheep. And I guess for some reason they didn't actually make Papa Pig Pez dispensers or Daddy Pig Pez dispensers, which is really disappointing. But so it was really entertaining because that was like my first actual Instagram post. It was about Peppa Pig Pez dispensers. Peppa Pig Pez dispensers, Peppa Pig Pez dispensers, Peppa Pig Pez dispensers. Yeah, try saying that a bajillion times fast. Oh, I can upgrade my gun against these aliens? Interesting. I probably will not be. So that was something I did. Some Peppa Pig Pez dispensers. What else did I do? I don't know, I just enjoyed my time. It was a lot of fun grinding. Oh, I guess I played games like Directive 8020. Yeah, Directive 8020 was good. Oh... So, obviously games like that rely very heavily on quick time events. And usually I'm pretty good at them, but I don't know what it was. I got my butt whooped by them in Directive 8020. I guess spoiler warning. I'll be very vague, but technically spoiler warning. There's a character near the beginning-ish of the actual game, you know, post-prologue, who can die if you fail a QTE to like get them back to where they need to be. And I was like actually hitting all of the QTEs up until I tried predicting what the QTE was gonna be next, and then I just got him killed. And I was so disappointed, man. And then, oh, dude, so I was playing on, like, the hard mode or whatever, so, like, even though I had, like, done the digital deluxe or whatever, I couldn't use those rewind points. Even though I think technically I could have had them unlocked. I don't know what it was. But anyway, sort of like the quarry, even though I, like, feel that as well, I wasn't going to use rewind points. The game is to, you know, take pride in your choices. So anyways, I had gotten this guy killed, and then eventually, everybody died. I got every single person killed right at the end. I'm saying, like, genuinely. I think I had to win, like, 1, maybe 5 more QTEs, and I would have won. And I lost. And I lost right at the end. And you guys will never believe me because right at the end of the game, like right before the final person died, I paused the game because in the settings it was like, ooh, if you die in the middle of the game, you're not allowed to use turning points or whatever. And I'm like, or it was like, yeah, if you don't make it, you won't get to use turning points until you make it to the end of the game or something like that. I don't know. But I was like, oh my god, because my character is gonna die right before the end, and genuinely right before the end, I turned it off. I turned off the advanced mode because I wanted to access my turning points. But apparently, as long as you reach like an actual ending, I think you're allowed to use them, and I was so disappointed because it's actually an achievement, and I messed it up, and I feel silly. So I played Directive 8020. I got everyone killed. And then I went back a little bit, you know, got a couple of achievements. I was really disappointed that that game didn't have a shared story, though. I think out of all of them, that one would have been, I don't know, would it have really been the most fun? I don't even know if I really liked it. It was fun. It had its merits, but it was also, I don't know. It felt maybe a little too heavy on the cast. I mean, I truly love having more characters to try and save and all, but if you're still only gonna give us 5 actual, like, playable characters that we can affect in a deep way, because that's the thing, the character would have made it if they were one of the 5 playable characters, I think, but they just weren't, so they got axed right before my eyes, no QTEs or anything. I think I would have preferred a 6th playable character over, like, you know, 5 bonus side characters to try and save. Also, my issue with the game was, unlike Man of Medan or Little Hope, where I technically didn't know beforehand that, like, ooh, major spoilers, actually. Whoops, I'll pass on saying that. Play the games. I like Little Hope. So my opinion is bad anyways. I don't know. I liked Little Hope. Wow, distracted. What else did I do? I'm sure I did a lot. I did a lot in a little. I don't know. What do I want to say I did? No. I had fun. It was good fun. I guess maybe that's all I wanted to update you guys on. Plus, I'm getting kind of sick of the feel of this game. I like Insaniquarium and all, but man, if I don't get to listen to my Ricky Martin or whatever, I don't know. I do not often listen to Ricky Martin, by the way. That is indeed a joke. So probably after this level, we'll call it. So what can I talk about for a good, like, 5 minutes? Ooh, that's right. I, beat Plants vs. Zombies again on the Game of the Year edition, and not the remaster. I did not pay $20 for that. I had the Game of the Year version. I don't care. So I did that. Sort of what I was talking about with Smash Melee. You know, as a kid, I honestly did not have the patience for Plants vs. Zombies. I mean, I beat it back then. I think technically I did. But to me, I didn't really understand the appeal of, like, same with Insaniquarium Heal. I did beat that one though for sure, as like a small child, small and major quotations. I did beat that, but oh god, with Plants vs Zombies, and a lot of these PopCap games of the past, I never truly like got it. I never understood why people cared so much about it. Like, I understood Plants vs Zombies was good. I understood Insaniquarium was good, but like I didn't get it. You know, I didn't get why someone would do it. But I don't know. Lately I've kind of turned around to it all somehow. Wrong up, but I get it now. I get why people could, like, genuinely enjoy these games without music in the background or whatever. Like, I'm sure most people who play these games, you know, have friends to laugh with and all, but I have friends, to be clear, but, you know, I'm sure they do, but I now understand the appeal of like playing it by yourself. You know, it can be fun. These games are entertaining if you put yourself in the right mindset. You're like, I'm gonna sit down for a couple of hours and just click on my screen, feed these fish, get the gems, get the coins and all. It can be fun. So I guess that's my convoluted way of saying I've grown up with these video games. I'm officially willing to sit through 25 adventure modes. Alright, that's enough Insaniquarium. I hope you all enjoyed this quote-unquote update. I would ideally expect to... I think you guys should expect uploads throughout the rest of the year more consistently. Even with the harmony lines taking up a bit of my time, it will be fine. It doesn't take up that much time. I guess it depends on how difficult the lines are, but don't worry. Anyways, point is, you guys should 100%. Ooh, wait, bonus level? Hold up. Oh, this is fun. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, good lord. So you guys should totally watch Fate and Clash for Harmony whenever it gets voiced, and I guess you know what, just watch everything. I don't know about Skip the Apocalypse. I personally, I don't think I'll ever watch that, or the country game, but yeah, watch Fate and watch Clash for Harmony and all of that. Yeah, have fun with it. It's good shows, guarantee.